Hey, it's September 23rd, and I hope you're all trading well and time's flying by these days. So we're almost near October. So happy fall. In either case, let's talk about some trades today, and I want to cover a couple trades. So we're going to start with the GLD, and here looking at the gold. I was watching this price level here for the last month or two. And when it broke out of here, this was a good long play right here, and then it sold back off, and now it's back around this region. So it's kind of going down towards the lower end at the moment, or that's where I'm seeing the price action, but it's in this band at the moment. If you look at the XGLD here, you can see as well on the World Gold Index that it's not really pushing any higher. It's hitting some of these resistance lines right here and pushing down to the lower side. So I'm not really bullish on this at the moment. Now on today's action, I want to talk about a couple things. Looking at Amazon. Some of you may be worried about that, but right now the volume on it was lower than the average volume, so you should be okay. Just normal pullback, especially if you entered it here. Just watch that action in the volume. So it's bound to have some kind of pullback after a little bit of a run like this. So it's natural for things to happen this way. I mean, the stocks, they're not going to go straight up, so just be patient and stick to your stops. If your stop was right around that 300 level, then stick to it, and I hope you took some off the table. If it's you raised your stop to about the 310 level, you would have been out by now. If it's 307, then you can still hold it and wait for it to either hit 307 or pop back up. So stick to your stops. Looking at Netflix today, right here, this is a bearish engulfing pattern. So right here we were going up, but now it has engulfed it. So technically looking and technically speaking, this doesn't look like anything fantastic. It looks like it may go down fairly soon. So that's what you got to watch for technicals, is that this is that engulfing pattern, and it's probably going to head to the downside, and it'll probably break this support line. Now you can wait for it to break this support line, but technically speaking, it's a bearish engulfing pattern, so chances are it will be heading lower. Looking at Apple. Apple had some nice news over the weekend here, and it popped lower. I was expecting it to, or pop higher, I'm sorry. I was expecting it to head lower actually over here due to this bar, but it did pop higher and started to fill this gap right here. Now, I don't really consider one day as a trend, or really am a follower of just one day pops. So really what we got to see is for it to watch and break this 500 level, and that 500 is quite key for Apple. So at the moment I'm neutral, and still holding my initial short from right around here at that 506, 501 level. But if you're bullish or bearish on it, just stick to your stops. Remember that one day doesn't make the trend, but it did have some strong action to the upside today, so we will see what happens. It may try to come down and fill this gap right here because it's creating these gaps and so forth. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and that could change things quite quickly because Apple is a quick mover. All right, so that's kind of the wrap up for today, and that's what I saw. Let the market digest, do its thing. We've had some interesting runs, especially here in the diamonds, hitting these resistance points. If you look at the Dow Jones right here, the market's kind of pushing towards the downside, but there are some stocks, that are still heading higher. Same thing here with the Dow, not the diamonds, but this is the Dow. Again, kind of heading lower the last couple days. So just be careful and just stick to your stops and choose carefully. Choose those acorns wisely. All right, have a great day. Enjoy your evening.